So getting into the product itself, the overall product design is based on a polished Riverstone. It's got curves all around it, even on the sides, and the top touch panel is actually a curved touch panel. And it feels great in the hand. It contours very nicely. So getting into the actual product, we've got a 3.1-inch display. It's 320 by 480 resolution. The touch panel actually goes below the display, and so let me put it for the camera over here for you. So the display actually is about this big, and the gesture area is down here. I'll get into more information about the gesture area when I get into the UI. Now on the side of the device, we've got volume controls right here. On the top, actually on the back I'll go to first. The whole back cover does come off, and it reveals a battery back here that you can replace. Right here is the 3-megapixel camera with an LED flash. There's a speaker back here for music and speakerphone. Now on the top, there's a standard 3.5mm headset jack, so you can listen to music with your standard headset or just on a call. This switch right here is for muting the ringer. And on the right-hand side, that little corner here, there's a power button. That allows you to turn the display off as well as turn the whole device off, or in airplane mode, turn all the radio off. All the radio's off.
Did you say you could actually replace the battery?
Yes, you can take the cover off and replace the battery.
What a concept.
What a concept. On the right side, there is a little door that opens up, and in that door there's a micro USB connector for high-speed 2.0, and we've got 8 gigabytes of internal storage for storing your content, like music and video and photographs. So let's get into the actual UI of the Palm Pre. So as you look at the screen, you really see the whole display sort of blends into the device itself. You can see at the top the status bar, what the time is and the status of the network, really blends into the hardware. And down here at the bottom, we've got the quick launch application buttons. What I'll do is I'll first launch Contacts, and all I do is just tap on it, and it launches the application. You can kind of see it grows from the bottom of the product. So you can scroll. I'll look for, let's see, Lynn Fox, where is she? I do it, actually, there she is. Okay, if I go into Lynn Fox, now I'm in Lynn Fox's contact information. So what's really compelling about WebOS, what we're talking about today, is this idea of what we call synergy. And a lot of people are moving their content to the web. And what I want to show you is if I tap on Lynn's header information and open it up, you'll see it reveals sources of information that are coming over the air from Google, as well as your corporate Exchange server. And you could also have Facebook in here too. So for example, if I was friends with Lynn on my device, if she changed her mobile number on Facebook, over the air I would get that update. And that phone number would now be in the contact database. So that's something that's really different and unique with Synergy. Now, what we've also done is removed a lot of buttons on Pre. So if I want to launch another application, what I do is hold down the gesture area and drag up, and this quick launch wave pops up. So I'll open up Calendars and show you Synergy in Calendars. Okay, so here's the calendar. Now I've got different colors for different events. And these different events are coming in from different sources of calendars. So if I click up here on the top right, actually you can see the different sources of where these calendars are coming in from. So I've got Google calendars, I've got local, as well as the Palm corporate, and actually Facebook events. So that's all being shown in one view, but multiple sources coming in. That's also Synergy. Now in messaging, we've got the same idea of leveraging Synergy. So usually, I've got an IM or an SMS application, and I can't have one discussion with somebody. So within the messaging application, what I can do is I can have an IM chat with somebody, and as they go, let's say they close their laptop and they go offline, I can pick up that conversation through an SMS and have it all within one message chat with that person. And lastly, what I want to show you is Synergy in email. So Synergy in email is really showing you multiple email accounts, Google, Outlook, all within one thread. I can look at them separately too. I can actually go back and look at the folders within my corporate Exchange, or just go within each email account. So what I showed you was Synergy in email, in calendar, or messaging, in the calendar, as well as the address book. And what I'm doing here is flicking the applications off the screen, closes the applications down. So it's sort of like, I'm done with you. It's gone, it's forever gone. And it saves the current state and closes down the application. So that's Synergy. Now, and that's multiple applications. Now we've got a lot going on with basketball recently.
Yes, we do.
I know you guys are constantly looking at the scores. So what I want to show you is what we call Synergy. Oh, by the way, there's a slide-out keyboard.
Kind of an important thing.
I didn't mean to be flippant there. There's actually a full QWERTY keyboard on the device. It's actually a tactile keyboard. And the design of the product is also showing a curvature of the slider.
Which feels just great as you put it up to your face.
Yeah, and the curvature is great for the phone. You can actually use the phone in either closed or open. But
I think that keyboard's important. A lot of people really want to be able to send messages and type them out really quickly. That's a great way.
yeah, so having a real keyboard helps a lot just to be more accurate and efficient and faster.
Absolutely.
Now, just one last feature. I know it's kind of silly, but this mirror in the back has been a big feature for many people.
Yeah, Matt's been using it, ready for this thing all day.
So a little etched branding on the back of the mirror. So anyway, that's something that people have been liking a lot. So if I want to search for something, so searching is really important for searching on the device as well as searching off on the internet. What we call this is universal search. So what I want to do is type B. I'm going to look for Big 12. But as I start typing, if I just type B, I get this sort of plane, a glass plane that pops up over the UI. And it shows me Bluetooth as the application that starts with B. If I keep typing I, 2 letters now show me contacts that are actually in the contacts database. So I've got 2 contacts here that I can actually tap on and actually dial or IM them directly from here. If I keep typing big, actually not big, big, it opens up that contact because it's the only one that it has. I keep typing 12. Now it shows me search terms that I can go off the device. So I'll type on Google, and it'll take that string, that big 12 string, and do a web search. So it comes back with Google with a full web browsing experience. So let me close this. And if I zoom in, let's zoom on men's basketball, click on men's basketball, we'll go to, let's see what's going on with Kansas, their basketball team here. So if I double tap down here on the left, zooms in. Here, let's zoom out a little bit so I can actually read it. So here, Kansas. Kansas is 14-2. Okay, you guys are pretty good.
We're in a tight game with Baylor.
So within the browser, you can also orient the device quickly by rotating it in all directions, actually all 4 directions. Rotate. And in card view, the browser is also rotating. So these applications are live, and actually you can see the photographs change on the web page as well. So that is universal search. And lastly, what I want to show you on the device is what we like to really emphasize. It's sort of a subtle thing, but when you're doing notifications on a device and you've got someone calling you or you've got a calendar event, cognitively, let's say you're doing a shopping list here. I've got eggs, butter, and I start typing, let's say, milk. And a calendar event comes in right down here. Usually I have to stop what I'm doing on my list and have to operate this notification. I can just basically ignore that and keep on going if it's a call or if it's something else. And that's what we call unobtrusive notifications. So that's basically what we're showing for that. I was just going to do an email, but decided not to do that. Lastly, what I want to show over here is on this table is Touchstone. Touchstone is a charger. We plug this into the wall, and you basically put Pre on Touchstone, and it starts charging. Now, with doing integration like an accessory like Touchstone with Pre, we know when Pre is on Touchstone. So if a call comes in or if you're making a discussion with somebody, it's actually an unknown caller. Let's take a risk here. Hello?
Hello, Matt.
Hey, Leslie, how you doing? So we're just showing,
How's it going?
it's going pretty well here. So Pre goes into speakerphone mode since it knows it's on Touchstone. And as I pick it up, it comes off of speakerphone mode, and I can just talk and carry on with the conversation. I can then go back to speakerphone mode when, there it goes, when Leslie picks up. Hey, you still there?
I'm still here.
All right. Well, that's the demonstration. Okay. All right, thanks, Leslie. So that is Palm Pre with WebOS.
Yeah,
Thanks.
what a great example of, if you think about businesses that are looking at moving away from their wireline infrastructure, this is a great way to address it. Most people sit and say, I wouldn't have a wireline phone except I need it for a kind of conference type capabilities. This addresses it.
Yeah, and also kind of what's neat is that we also support Bluetooth stereo, and we've got these great Bluetooth stereo speakers that we've been playing at the office. And so to have like a wireless device charging plus Bluetooth stereo wireless speakers playing with the media player, it's really just kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool.